Peace. Apollo Michaels here. I want to talk about one of the most common misconceptions about astrology. Uh, Astrology only has to do with your birthday. Um, that's the most common misconception that I see in people that don't really know that astrology is a legitimate ancient science that you can use to figure out a lot about yourself, a lot about other people, and even a lot about the nature of reality and the nature of things and how things will come about through time. Um, Sounds like a lot, right? And it really is. Uh, so just when you think about knowing yourself from astrology and getting back to that misconception, really when you say happy birthday, it's really just talking about where the sun was um, in the sky when you were born, or more clear would be if I say I'm a Cancer or if I say I'm a Gemini. Then you're really just talking about what area of space the sun was in. Now the sun only tells you but so much. It does shine light on the sign with the traits or whatever the sign is. It has to do with several other things, because the planets, for example, such as the sun, has certain traits, and then each sign has certain traits, and each sign is ruled by a different planet. So Leo is ruled by the sun, but you know when you're just looking at the sun, you're only going to get a certain amount of things. You're going to maybe see what that person wants to be, what type of energy they want to express to people, because the sun has to do with your ego, your sense of self. But then you also have to think about how is that person going to communicate, which you would have to look at a whole different other planet, Mercury. How they're going to think and communicate is going to have to do with what sign, and also what house. But that's a whole different, maybe another video, that planet is in. If you want to talk about emotions, you're going to have to look at the moon. Where is the moon, and what sign is that in? So and the list goes on. It's about 10 planets that in basic astrology we look at, because it could expand all the way to what it's really about is how these planets affect you. So you could look at distant asteroids, and people do, and distant stars that aren't even in our the Milky Way, that aren't directly as close to Earth, but just looking at those 10 planets, the sun, the moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto, Saturn, you're going to get a lot of information about a person. So what we are really is a snapshot, an energetic snapshot of where these planets were in the sky when we were born. We carry that alignment and how the planets, where they were and how they even affect each other. That's the energy that you carry in this world, that's captured in your physical vessel. I do professional astrology readings now. I invite you to check out apollomichaels.com. I do general readings that get into your natal chart to tell you who you are. Also do relationship synastry readings to tell you how you can relate to a partner. So check me out. Peace. Apollo Michaels out.